Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Cinderella inspired makeup tutorial. So first I'm going to be pinning my hair back because I don't want that in my face and I don't feel like cleaning mascara out of my hair. First I'm going in with the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion because we are going to be using a lot of shadows today, and all of the shadows will be coming from the Smashbox On the Rocks palette. And I'll be dancing through the whole thing, I'm sorry. First I'm going in with the C476 Crown Crease and Shadow Brush in Pastel, and I'll be putting that all over my lid just to create a nice pinky base for the rest of the shadows and canceling out all those veins that I have on my eyelids. Next I'll be going in with my E25 blending brush into Sable. Oh, I'm sorry, no. The E35 tapered blending brush into Sable, and I'll be putting that in windshield wipers in my crease. As always, I do this with every single eye look I do. Next, I'll be going in with my E45 small tapered blending brush in Sapphires, and I'll be putting this in windshield wiper motions on sort of the outer bit of my crease, not going all the way into the inner eye, but just focusing on the outer crease. This is quite pointed at the end, and so it sort of leaves a cut crease, and so but what we're doing right now, we're just packing on that color, and then I'm going to go in with the E25 blending brush, just nothing on it, blending that in and sort of getting rid of that cut crease effect that that brush puts on. Again, with the dancing, I'm sorry. Next, I'm going in with the what they call the crease end of the Crown C476 brush, and I'm going to be going in with navy, and I'm going to be really packing that into my outer eye in a triangle shape. This looks intense, and that's because it's a lot of shadow. But what I'm doing, I'm just concentrating that color where I want to and blending that into my upper lash line. And I will be going in and blending that out, but we're creating the shape that we want right now. So it does look intense, and it is, but it's gonna be okay, I promise. So then I'm going back in with the E25 and blending that out, following that sort of triangular C that I made with the color, and as you can see, it's blending out nicely, and I just wanted to make sure that it stayed where I wanted it to stay, because when you're using blues, it's very easy to make yourself look like you have a black eye, so you don't want to get the shadows everywhere. Okay, so then I'm going back in with Sable again on my E35 brush and just blending those in again just to make sure all the colors are blended nicely. You're going to hear that word blend a lot in this tutorial just to make sure everything is sort of meshing together. Then I'm going to go in with the brush that comes in the Naked 2 palette with my e.l.f. Mist and Set Spray into Peacock. And the reason I wet my brush is because I really want this to be very pigmented. I pack this all over my lid and just making sure that I get as much color as I can, and I pushed it into my crease. if you cover those darker blues, that's totally fine. That's exactly what you want it to do, because when we go back in and blend it, that'll ensure that all the colors blend together and just look like almost an ombre effect on your eye. I'm going back in with my E35 clean. I didn't dip it into sable again, and blending that. Then I will be taking the E25 back in sapphires because Peacock was a little too teal, and I just put that over. Then I took my E20 brush, the short shader, and dipped it into Moonlight. This is a very sort of sparkly white, and I had to wet it because the pigment was not going on as I needed it to. And I put this on my inner corner, and then I sort of patched it over my lid where Peacock was and it made sort of a glass effect, which I thought sort of looked like the glass slipper, and I ended up being really, really happy with it. So I just patched that all over the lid, not completely covering teal, but just putting it slightly over it, and then I put that on my inner corners as well, again, because the loose was sort of covering it up. Then I took the F75 concealer brush. I use this for my brow highlight, and I use the color Cream. And then I concealed my under eyes before going in and blending colors on my lower lash line. I went in with my e.l.f., it's just my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, that's what it's called, and I went in with Juniper, I'm sorry, and I just pushed that into my lower lash line. That's sort of a dulled purple. Here is the ending look, and you could keep it like this, but I'm actually going to put jewels on because they're just fun and I got them as a gift. I'll be using the Duo eyelash adhesive, and this was so difficult, guys. I had to cut out so much footage of me dropping the jewels or sticking it on a completely weird part or it sticking to my hand instead of my eye. It was just a little ridiculous. But one key I found is that when you're pushing the jewel in and just letting it stick, do not blink while your finger is on your eye. If you're going to blink, take your finger off your eye, like I do right here. I had to blink, so I took my finger off, because if you don't, when you blink, you'll move the jewel around and you'll just mess it all up. I was extremely happy by the end that I finally got it. So then I had to just clean up some of the lash adhesive. I used the simple micellar water. Then I'm going in with my favorite Holy Grail mascara, the Lights Camera Lashes mascara by Tarte. I am obsessed with this mascara. I would definitely recommend falsies for this look, but I didn't have any, and I really think this mascara could just sort of replace falsies sometimes. It's that good. Then I'm going in with the CoverGirl Clump Crusher on my lower lashes. Here is the ending look. I'm going to finish up my face. And there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This is my full look. I got this dress that I call my Cinderella dress from Francesca's, and my shoes are from Old Navy. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please like this video, and please subscribe if you want to see more.